So hello everybody and welcome back. This is your one and only Chicken Salad here with Alpha Beta Demos, a series where I play early builds of the game to find that hidden gem. Now today's demo is called Neo, The World Ends With You. Now for all you newcomers to this series, I pretty much jump into these games without knowing anything about it, and this game is no different. So the video structure of this series shows some highlights of my playthrough, give it my review at the end with a yeah, meh or nah to let you know whether or not to buy and play this game. Now without any further ado, let's begin. Well, there I am. Spot the main character, alright? Please and thank you. My god. Whoa, what's with the field of view? Oh, I do not like this.
Hey.
Yep, that's what it's like to have a girl. My tongue's literally on fire. Is he mad or something? He hasn't said things since we had lunch. Someone free me from the spicy hell.
So, who exactly are we looking for?
Dude, just forget it. Oh. What the? Whoa, what's going on?
I can see the future?
Rin, dude. You okay?
The hell was that?
Whoa! Did you see that?
Power Rangers?
They're shooting off fireworks. Let's check it out, Rin, dude. Dude, wait up! Whoa, it's like a movie about people who can do that thing. What's that called? You know, the brain power thing.
What is that called?
It's gonna drive me crazy. Come on, think.
Oh, psychokinesis?
Bingo!
Fred? How come we're the only ones paying attention?
Maybe they're all part of the crew?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I'm starting to get one too.
Okay, good. Common sense is kicking in.
Huh?
Sheeple of Shibuya. Got some red hot news for you.
No, I got a horrible feeling. Run!
A new game has finally begun.
Fred, look out!
I've seen this before.
Yep, he's had a premonition. Oh! No way!
Fred, are you okay?
Ooh.
Wait, what's happening?
Don't tell me I have the power to rewind time?
Greetings,
Ooh!
Shibuya. Got some red hot news for you.
No, I got a horrible feeling. Fred, run! Not that way!
A new game has finally begun.
I don't know what's going on, or what any of this means.
Just make it stop! That was close.
Looks like the action is really heating up.
Oh my god, what a intro! That's kinda cool! You know I love time travel stuff, so you know what, this tickles my fancy. I wish the characters weren't as dense.
Man, I wish that girl would have actually explained things.
Whoa!
You kids must be the newbies. Oh, fresh out of the box, ain't ya? Only a matter of time till somebody
Mom, come pick
swoops
me
ya.
up. This man's scary.
Won't be a...
Did you understand any of that?
Nope.
How the hell could I? I haven't understood a single thing that's happened since you picked up those creepy pins.
Dude, think we missed a few.
Where?
All around us?
Oh, okay.
So if this is a game, is there a game over? What do you think would happen to us then?
Erased. Death.
Nothing good.
Is it too late to quit?
Can we quit?
Don't know. What if we tried logging out?
Of that app?
Yeah, and I'll call the devs for help. Reaper team, this feels a little unsafe.
What the?
Hey, did you do that? Cause it definitely wasn't me.
So, Zeta weak. Too shabby.
Evolve this pin. Oh yeah, definitely. Ooh! Pin evolved to angelic kick.
Feeling better already. Was that cool or what?
Not bad, I'd say.
Just doing my job. Okay.
Anyway, the target's down, so you're done for today. You even managed to avoid coming in dead last.
No way.
Believe me, I'm just as shocked as you are.
Erasing noise, completing missions, yada yada yada. And the team that racks up the most points after 7 days wins.
Whoa, slow down. We have to do this for a whole week?
And what if we don't feel like playing? Can we just not?
Nope, you gotta play till the end, kid.
Dude, that is not cool. Come on, think.
Remind.
Try to remember.
I like the drawings. I really do.
Are you ready for this? Ain't no stopping us now! Is that cool or what?
Not bad, I'd say.
This is a part of the video where I like to rate the game from yeah, meh, or nah. Yep, being definitely to buy or play the game, not being definitely not to buy or play the game, and meh being somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to give this game, without any real surprise, a meh
Just
for
not.
buying, but yeah for playing. I'm kind of intrigued where the story will kind of lead on to. Again, I don't want to group up all the anime type games, but it really feels like one of those games where it's a typical cliche of this one mystery with a bit of a twist, and it has the same formula over and over again. And the only difference is the context and
These
the
babies are this
characters.
season's must-have item.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I'm looking forward to it. But I don't really see anything beyond that. And I'm kind of just grouping that part of the anime type games.
To jog your memory?
It could be potentially better, but from the demo, it seems to be that way. So, anyways, let's do my classic ratings. So I like to, my classic reasonings. So I like to group it into 3 major parts. So the first one is the narrative, story and plot. The second is the visual and audio aesthetics. And last but not least is the gameplay mechanics or gameplay itself. So let's talk about the story, plot or narrative. I think in terms of that, like I said, it's an anime-esque storyline, and I think that's fine. I think it's pretty interesting that you have the power to change fate. It seems to be like a parallel world, or the underworld, kind of underground world. They've given hints, not really hints, they pretty much told you that they're dead, and they're pretty much in this game to survive, so to speak, like a death game. And I guess what the ultimate aim is to become first, so you can get your wishes granted, which I'm assuming is, you know, return back to life, or return everyone back to life that has unfortunately fallen into this death state. Perhaps there is like these political games that are internal within its own systems. of this death game, and I think that will be quite interesting to see, because that's something that's similar to more the anime-esque type stories. It's always like fun in games, aloof up front, but then there's like this really darkness and reality hits you really hard, and that's when that contrast, if done well, really hits, really pulls on your heartstrings, and it makes a really good impact, and it really delves you in further, gets you more interested. But from what I can see from the demo, like I said, anime-esque game, anime-esque story, so we'll have to wait and see, I guess. In terms of its audio-visual fidelity, I think the whole warping is an artistic design, and at first it felt very off-putting, but now that I don't really see it as much, I don't actually mind it. In terms of its weird cell shading kind of outlook, I think it's fine. It really does match more of that style of like skater boy graffiti style aesthetic, and it seems to be in line with all of that, and I'm fine with that as well. And in terms of its audio, the whole music genre that they've chosen, as well as the sound effects of some of the attacks, movements, and sound designs, it's pretty much as standard. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, or nothing spectacular in that sense. The music is good, but not as amazing as I reckon it could be. Like, imagine if the music actually matched according to the movements or the attacks that you have done. That would have been very, very interesting. But overall, not too bad in that instance either. In terms of the gameplay mechanics, it is a bit annoying that depending on what pin you attach, it changes the buttons, but I think it does that because it does give you the hint that later on you can probably use 2 pins at once. So that means you can probably use like square, triangle, circle, as well as the L and R buttons on top of that. And I think that's the aim. I just kind of wish that they're giving us an option in which we can map our buttons. That's always going to be my biggest thing, mapping buttons. 1, for people with accessibility, but 2, just for my own comfort as well. But overall, I don't mind the battle system, especially when they've got this system where you can kind of stagger them, build up your meter, then use your ultimate ability, but then still build your meter while the ultimate ability is running. I think that's a fantastic system. That way you can continually unleash the ultimate ability again and again. And I think that's a really fun thing to do. I wish the attacks were a bit more flashy. I mean, they're really good, I have to say. So let's go back to that visual element. I do like the flashiness of the attacks. I just wish they were even more, have a little bit of annoyance in terms of transversing the map. I kind of wish there was like a run button. I know it's okay the speed, but I wish there was like a button you can press so you can transverse even faster. I hope that also when you collect the enemies, the noise as they are called, I wish that you can collect more than 5, like collect 10 or something. I would have liked it better if instead of just battling like one after the other, they either combine to become like a really powerful enemy. It's like a mini boss, or you just verse like 10 enemies on the screen. That way you don't really need to keep loading into the next battle after the next battle after the next battle. And I think that would have been a much better system. And perhaps that's what they'll do in the future. But overall, I think the game itself is fun, it's intriguing, and definitely worth playing. But in terms of buying, I'm not so sure. They kind of, you know what it is? The main character and his buddy and even the other party members kind of remind me of Kingdom Hearts characters, and that's the art style it kind of reminds me of. But hey, overall, I think it's a fun game to play. So tell me down in the comments below what you think, and as always, take it easy. Until next adventure, I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.